I thought it was a really good second half. I thought interesting that the game was kind of a reverse of what happened at Georgia Tech. We came out and played really well in the first half, and they played well in the second. And so it was good that we were able to play well in the second half. I thought we really kind of buckled down defensively. I thought that was a big key. Really disappointed with the rebounding. I don't know how often we've gotten out rebounded in ACC play, but not very often. So that was very disappointing.
You probably weren't. You were probably disappointed with the turnovers in the first half, too.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them were just good ideas. You know, they were good ideas that just went awry. So I think that part was better because we were making pretty good decisions. We weren't catching really well, throwing it just a little bit off. But, you know, we had the week off, what I thought would kind of give us a mental break, which it did, but it also, you know, we weren't as sharp, I think, as we needed to be in the first half.
Coach, you have a way of breaking defenses. Breaking a defense. Week after week, you're doing it time and time. What's the secret, you know, to these girls that come out in the second half and, you know, being able to get ahead of the defense that they're playing against?
You know, I think it's mostly them. They just, you know, I think we have a plan, and but they've got to execute. I mean, they really did a great job, I thought, in transition of getting to the basket, getting really good shots against the press. And then we made a couple threes. But I think the ability to get the ball in Arike's hands, get in Jackie's hands, let him drive the ball, and get a 2-on-1, I think is what really helped us in the second half.
How exciting is it when that transition offense is really coming together there?
Yeah, I mean, that's our game. We want to run, and we want to score a lot of points. Disappointed we didn't get 88, but definitely want to advance the ball as much as we can and not run as much offense as we can.
Arike or Jackie, what did Coach say to you at halftime? Because I noticed you guys were out there with about 5 minutes to go in half, so it must have been a quick message. Who wants to answer that question?
I mean, I think it was really just taking care of the ball and getting stops on defense. Like she said, we came out a little rusty, and I think it was just coming out the second half, playing our game, and just getting defensive stops.
Coach, what is, like you mentioned, not a lot of games where we got rebounded here in the ACC, and then despite still winning by almost 30 points while being out rebounded, what is the key to be able to do something like that?
Yeah, I think only having 4 turnovers in the second half, that really helped. We shot the ball a little bit better in the second half, but we shot it poorly. We turned it over. We're still able to score 84 points. So I think that's, you know, that's just a sign of how good can we be. You know, when you leave 30 points out there because of your turnovers in the first half. But I thought today was really all about the defense. That was the key. We just weren't as smart as we've been.
Just a few weeks left now in the regular season before tournament time. And you have sort of a gauge on if you're close to where you need to be, still a lot of gap that you need to close before you get to tournament time? Where do you see the
You know, I think we have flashes of brilliance. You know, I think there's times when we just look really, really. I mean, I don't know how I would guard us sometimes when we're really operating on all cylinders and we're moving the ball. And we had a couple of times press offense, ball never hit the floor, and we got a layup. So, you know, there are some things we're doing that are really, really good. But I always think there's room for improvement.
Arike, what were they doing to you in the first half that, you know, took you away from the game? I mean, you scored the first 8 points and then didn't score again until the second half.
They just played good defense. I mean, they played good defense, but the rest of my teammates were open, so they did what they had to do.
The last one for me, these two scoring over, 20 points a game. How key is that just for the team heading forward? Do you need something like that from these two each night in order to get to where you need to be?
You know, we've got great balance. I think it's going to be anybody's night. Arike's been our leading scorer. She's been really consistent for us. Jackie's certainly capable of doing that on any given night. So is Marina. So is Jessica. So I think we've got a lot of options. Tonight we were going inside a little bit more, but these guys really, they got layups. I mean, they got some great drives. So, I don't think that anybody has any pressure to be the leading scorer every game. I think it's a load that we share.
End of the first half, that Westfield reverse layup at the buzzer. How important do you think that was for the tone at halftime, not going in trailing?
Yeah, I thought it was a huge momentum shift. I thought it was a phenomenal pass. Jackie saw her, she came down, she was looking to drive it, saw Kat wide open, made an unbelievable pass to finish right at the buzzer. I mean, that was just a great lift, I think, for all of us.
Coach, you talk about playing smart on the defensive side. They only got 5 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. That's a tribute to the way the ladies played this evening. How do they continue that play?
Yeah, I think in that way we are doing a really good job. I think of being smart and not overreaching, not going over people's back, making making good defensive stops, good plays. I think we're moving our feet a little bit more. We're trying to trap a little bit more and stay aggressive without fouling. And aside from Kat, I think Kat and Coco have probably been the only ones that have really been in foul trouble. So I think the guards are doing a really good job. They're probably just so tired they can't have the energy, find the energy to foul.